Oh, g'day, didn't see you there. Welcome back to the channel. Matt Preston built Prado. Today's video is indeed about this bad boy, the center console. And to be specific, the Grande version, which is an upgrade to do this conversion, which is the top half section. So, hope you enjoy. As we know, all the GXL models and below come with this sort of looking lid. Now mine's a 1996 Prado, so you know, it's the first model of the 90 series, and this is pretty basic. So this is hard plastic, and it just has a little cup holder that sort of comes out like that. But if you have a Prado, you'll know this. They're famous for breaking around this area here. So if you look on the back, from literally all the way around here is broken. And that means that this is flapping, and if you put, you know, pressure in it or a cup, which is what you're meant to put in it, it's just falling and collapsing. Now the previous owner has put some glue in here, which I'm sure everyone at home's done as well, and it hasn't worked. Okay. Now, even if you did an L bracket fix on this, the screw will protrude out both ends. It's not thick enough plastic to even be a 5mm screw. Okay. So that doesn't work. Now, for touring long distance, it gets a bit uncomfortable because this is so low, and you only get this center compartment. But with this upgrade, you get a whole extra section, and it's about, you know, it's a good like 70mm thick, so you can really get wallet, keys, whatever you want in there. And also has that really snazzy feature, it comes out in front, and this I found is perpendicularly in line with the gear lever, so you can literally rest your arm on here and on the window, and it's super comfy because it's the same height as the gear lever, because these gear levers are quite long. If you have a Prado, you'll know that. So this is literally the same height, and it's super comfortable. Okay, so I've just put the camera a bit closer so you can get a good look. So as you can see, it's quite simple looking, and this material here, it's got a bit of a foam to it, like you can push it in, which makes it super comfy. And to make this pulling bit work, you kind of just it's a bit like gimmicky, you kind of just sort of pull it over. It does have these two cup holders on the back, so you can fit 2 drinks in there, and they look the same size as these ones. Okay, so that's a little feature. You can put cups in the back here, and then you have this black mat here, you could put your phone or something like that. Okay, so that flips over like that, and that goes over like that, and then you've got your top section, which is the new section, and in here I can fit, you know, full on torch, multiple glasses, I have my wallet in here and my keys. So that's really nifty. And then you get this section up here, which, you know, you can put your phone. My phone's a bit big, but you can put sort of smaller size items in there. And then here down is your traditional size that you had before. Okay, so the part you're adding on is this section here. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to add that on. Okay, so when I got this at the wreckers, they actually did it wrong. They started undoing all these screws in here, but you don't have to do that. All you have to do is literally 1, 2 screws here, and then these you don't want to unclip here. It actually unpulls from in here weirdly, so you unscrew these 2, and then this sort of pulls up and out, and then these just come out, because these are actually just pressured in, that like they kind of just fall out on themselves, and there's a little plastic hook. So you undo these 2, and then you push these in and out, and it just sort of unhooks. So it's literally just a piece of plastic with a hook that's hooking onto here. That's why it holds. So it's quite a simple design. Okay guys, and then the top one, as you can see, is just a giant version of the bottom one. So it's the exact same system. These pull and unclip, and you can only get that sort of angle when you undo these 2 screws. So what some people are doing, they're taking out this whole entire section. That's not necessary. This can all stay in, and you literally just have to take off those 2 screws. So it is literally that simple. I think people get a bit of a confused at how simple it is. So 1, 2, this is the old one, and then this one, I did actually end up taking off the black clips, but that's only because the wreckers didn't take it off properly, so I had to salvage these, which were actually from that one. And if you do have to take these ones off, it is quite simple, because it's literally just a little metal pins. So it's hard to see there, but there's a little metal pin around that, and you quite simply just squeeze it in a way, and then it comes off, and then the black pin slides out. but you shouldn't be doing that in the first place, and that is quite hard to do, and you don't want to break it as well. So do what I'm saying, undo the 2 bolts or little screw heads there, and then this unhooks and it curves out. It's literally a 5-minute job at most. And then this, as you can see, still lines up with my factory spot, because like now we've got this part's from 1996, but this part's from like 2003, so it all still lines up the exact same. Okay guys, so super easy to do and super amount of storage. You can see, look how thick it is in there, and then you've also got the standard one, which we all have. So very happy with it. Literally wish I did this 3 years ago, not gonna lie. But if you guys want this, let me know, because this I'll give away for free. You might be able to fix that bracket for the cup holders, and let me know in the comments and I'll give it to you somehow. Alright, so this one I got for I actually bought this with a deal with when I got the exhaust. Okay, so I got the exhaust in this for 150 bucks, but this was practically thrown in for free because of the mishap with the other one. Okay, and the reason was that was so cheap was because they grinded the exhaust in half instead of unbolting it, so I had to like sort of weld that on again, which was a bit of an issue. So, but that's good because I was able to get this for a steal price, because one of these came up for sale, not to lie, $250 from Queensland. Okay, and I bought this for, it probably worked out to be about 60 bucks. So honestly, this was a really good deal. Not to make you jealous, but I'm just saying, if you look at a wreckers, some of the wreckers don't realize that they're actually worth a lot and are desirable, you know, are desired for like 150 bucks plus. So if you go to a few wreckers, you might find one and they might give it to you for 80 bucks, which is actually a steal. Okay, because I could just unbolt this and sell it now and make profit, but I want it for myself. Okay, so really important guys, look for a good price. Probably buy from a wreckers, because they're not aware that they're more desirable than they are. That's my top tip. And they only came in the Grande models to my knowledge, so make sure you're looking for a Grande Prado. Don't go to a wreckers that has a GXL Prado, because it won't have it. Okay guys, well, hopefully that's helpful here. That's how you install center console. Super easy, 5-minute job at most, and you need a Phillips head screwdriver, and that's it. If it doesn't come with the black little plastic bits, you're gonna have to take them off. I used a flathead screwdriver, and you could like pry it off safely. You don't want to break them, because then I think it will be rattling around all the time. So super easy to do, very functional, use it every day of your life, super good for touring. There's really no negatives. Okay guys, you get more storage, you get the same amount of cup holders, and you get like a nice foam like place for your arm on, instead of like a hard sort of plastic. So thanks for watching guys, hopefully that was helpful. If you need any help on changing it yourself, let me know and I'll try and help you down below. So then I catch you guys next time on Built Prado.